Hello. How's everybody doing today? I am using a microphone this time, so we'll see if there's any difference. Hopefully there's going to be a substantial improvement. Anyways, we just had our full moon in Aquarius. I'm curious to know how that's affected everybody. I know that there's a lot of emotions going around this month, that's for sure. Considering the fact that we have 2 supermoons in 1 month. It's pretty insane, right? Makes sense though, just because it is the transition period. Normally, a lot of times this time frame tends to be the most monumental for lots of things. A lot of big transitions and changes happen around this time, and then another big time is around, beginning of the new year. So, and they all frame the major holiday, like the major holidays are sandwiched in between these 2 phases. So it's another interesting thing. So I didn't really have a specific sign in mind. I just kind of wanted to wing it, I guess, so to speak. Talk about the full moon in Aquarius and what that could bring up. So with the full moon representing the culmination of emotions, because it's full, right? So therefore, during full moons, you release a lot of emotions and you unload a lot of things. It could feel very uncomfortable around full moons because of the fact that it's emotional. So, but being in Aquarius, an air sign, it brings some more mental energy there. And it can be, depending on your placements, of course, it can be very uncomfortable because it could also put you in a 9 of Swords, right? Where you're up all night and you get stuck in your thoughts. There's constant mental assumptions. You're fearing even the littlest things you'd be like super OCD about, especially with like, I think, I forgot if Mars is still in Virgo. Look again, but let me know if you know. I do know that Mercury is in Virgo though. So, all right, I'm going to do a reading for Leo. I saw the Strength card, so I'll do a reading for Leo. Leo, how are you doing? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheaven, Stellium, Leos. How's the full moon been for you? The full moon was in a sign that is completely in opposition to your sign on the wheel. So how was that for you? I'm curious to know. With Venus being retrograde in your sign still. So all right, Leo. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to split it in 3 now. I've already shuffled these cards quite enough. Okay, Leo. 1, 2, 3. Roar that energy in this deck. Okay. All right. What's the current situation, Leo? Current situation. Yep, that's going to fall out. It's the World. Okay, that's the current situation for you, huh? I feel there's a lot of big things going on for Leos out there, especially Leo risings, I believe. Especially the Leo risings. All right. What is this world about? Hold on, let me just get my bearings here. What's this world about for Leo? Come on, don't get stuck. Okay. It's about the Chariot. It's about new ventures, new journeys that you're wanting to go on. That's what the world is about. Changes, shifts, changes in your environment, in your your home. Yeah. Okay. What's in your crowning? Crowning for Leo. Crowning for Leo. Well, you got the moon. Oh, it's unknown territory. That's what it is. Something brand new to you that is very mysterious. Whatever's going on. So now let's look at your root. The root for Leo right now. What's at your root? The sun. You are at the root of everything. But of course, especially for a Leo, right? By the way, I have a very, Leo is a part of my big three. So I love my Leos. So let's look in the recent past for you, Leo. Oop. Recent past. 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Recent past was walking away from something, which would make sense leading into this world that we have here. This is a whole new paradigm shift for you, I believe. Leaving behind old baggage, leaving behind your old self. Yes, it's scary, having to start new, fresh, reinventing who you are for the better. But you know it's essential for you, and you know that you deserve the sun, which is at your root. You are the sun, after all. So let's look at possible soon to come forwards. Maybe, even though I don't like to fortune tell, let's look at what could possibly be coming forwards for Leo, right? Maybe. Well, the Magician. Either a Virgo or just you being the Magician. You're manifesting something new. The world is definitely aiding you in this current situation, current time. After the world shift, you get to manifest and become something new. Manifest a new you. Let's look at what's representing you right now. What's representing your position right now, Leo? Temperance. There's a lot of major arcana coming out here, and I shuffled these cards. Temperance is it's representing you, which it does go in line with what's going on, right? Because if you're going to reinvent yourself, the world, right? Magician coming towards very soon here, you are alchemizing a lot of things within you. You have to walk away. You have to walk away from a lot of old stuff from your past. Walk away from the old persona that you were. Alchemize and mix into something that you, a fresh new you. I've been saying that like several thousand times already, so I apologize if I'm repeating, but let's look at the environment. Let's look at the environment for Leo. My beautiful lions. Environment for Leo. Dang, I'm telling you, you're getting so many major arcanas. Judgment. You're judging your environment right now. You're taking note of all the things you want and all the things you don't want anymore. Your environment is also in a judgment phase where you are, it's like when you're starting anew, things are in that transition period, right? And so during that transition period, you're decluttering, for example. You're judging what you want to keep, throwing out what you don't want anymore. That's how I look at it. It's also scorpionic energy, which is all about walking away, right? From old things, old patterns, old you, transforming into a brand new you. In order to do that, you must throw out the old to bring in the new. Let's look at your hopes and fears, maybe, possibly, Let's just try and take a peek at least. Page of Wands. This could represent a person that you either hope for or fear. It could also be you. Maybe there's a certain nature within yourself that you kind of worry about. There's a part of you maybe that is, very Page of Wandsy, where you want to be impulsive, you want to party, have fun, you want to have a good time, but you got to rein it in. If it's not that, this could represent a person, of course. King of Pentacles as well, accompanying it. So this could either be representing two people in your life, right? Or this could represent the way that you look at somebody. So this could be you as the Page of Wands looking up to somebody that's the King of Pentacles here, wanting to look up to them as an example, but also fearful of them at the same time. Maybe you worry of their judgment towards you. Maybe their opinion matters very much to you. So then you're just kind of like having hopes and fears in the situation because their advice or their opinion really does matter in your life to you, possibly. Let's look at a possible distant outcome for Leo. Let's try and take a peek at it. Possible distant outcome for Leo, maybe. In the distant future, of course, time and space are always changing. I have the Ace of Swords that flew. Then, okay, so I did pull this from the top afterwards. There could be some clarity that takes you out of maybe something else that's been always at the back of your mind that you felt kind of stuck in. Maybe it could represent a breakthrough in communication with either this being you, or this could be breakthrough communication with somebody who you care about deeply that's been in a stuck space. Maybe this is representing somebody else and you're having breakthrough communication with them. You're offering a cup, but also clarity and communication, right? Because they matter very much to you. Could be a water sign even, or it could be air. Could be a good friend, family member. I'm jumbling my words. It could be an air or earth sign here. I just have this at the bottom. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. A lot of different avenues for this to go, really. I want to get some advice. Let's get some advice for Leo. By the way, I just noticed there's a Page of Wands. There's a Page of Wands in your hopes and fears that I said could either represent you or another person, then in your possible distant outcome, the Page of Pentacles. So I don't know if there's a correlation there, but whoever's watching this might be able to connect the dots that I can't. I want to just get another card of advice, though, even though we do have tons and tons of major arcana here already, as it is. What's the advice for Leo of all placements? All placement Leos advice. This one's sticking out. All right. Well, yes, it is the Five of Swords. But there's also this. Advice from what I get from these two cards coming out, be very careful with Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces right now. It is retrograde in Pisces. Neptune is a beautiful planet of imagination. It's what spawns creativity. He is the king of creativity and imagination. However, he can be very tricky, and he can definitely send you down a hole that is hard to escape. This could refer to addictions. This could refer to losing touch with reality. So just be very careful, because I get that as the advice here. But yeah, I think everybody needs to be careful with that. It doesn't matter who you are, what sign you are. So we do have major arcanas of Pisces. We got the moon, we got the sun. So Pisces crowning with the moon of uncertainties, but also the beauty of mystery when you're rebirthing yourself. The sun, which represents you at the root, Leo. Then we have the world card with all fixed signs framing it. A shift. And then the Chariot represents Cancer. And the Magician, which is Virgo, the manifester. We do have Temperance being Sagittarius in representing you right now. And then Judgment is Scorpio in your environment. A lot of shifts, a lot of changes for you right now. I feel that very strongly in my own life as well. But overall, I think we're all very connected. So regardless of what sign you are, we do feel a connection towards each other spiritually. There's the collective consciousness, then there's the individual consciousness, right? So yeah, we're all on this fool's journey here together. Fool's journey is the never-ending journey of self-discovery and new experiences. And that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. And I hope that you got some insight out of this. I'm not a fortune teller. I merely do these readings just in hopes to give some insight to those who watch the videos. And yeah, so I hope you have a great day. Peace out.